Alright, what is good, everyone? We're gonna do like a recap of some of day 2 and then the final day of Raleigh or Rally, however you want to say it. First things first, we had Alleluia, Galaxy, Caffey Con, Leech or whatever, Pac Mandela. This guy's already was a player that I think he qualified for like an FFA tournament in the Chipotle thing, or he placed like top 8. So, not really a surprise here. Just them all hyped up beating Mind Freak, which is like the number 2 Australian team in Halo. So it was an upset, but it's like, it is what it is. Not really much of an upset, They're not the strongest region. So moving on, we have a video from Fnatic telling them their plan on their direction going into 2022 for their Halo squad. Let's just watch it.
My name is Colin Johnson, also known as Kojo. I am the team director for Fnatic Halo.
My name is Casey Aber,
Yeah, we're just
and
gonna
I
watch
am
it
the
like
head
this.
coach
Sorry,
and
folks.
Scouter for the Fnatic Halo team.
Fnatic's really excited to be in the HCS from day one, and I think the fans should be really excited too, because I think that we're bringing a new approach. I genuinely think that, and I think Casey genuinely thinks that there are 4 free agent players out there that we can win a world championship with that you probably haven't heard of yet.
To start out, we want to make a really big splash inside of Halo, so our main goal is to obviously qualify for Worlds and to make a huge impact there. There are some challenges in not having a roster yet, but I also look at it as we have more positives than negatives on it. We have the very, very good luxury of being able to pick up players potentially after Roster Mania at the end of Raleigh, as well as we can scout and we can go really in depth on the players we are looking at Raleigh.
I think that over time, we're going to outwork our opponents, and hopefully, similar to Valorant, we can have a bit of a personality as well that we can kind of at least entertain you guys with.
The HPU or high performance unit is, in my opinion, super crucial to recruiting people. If you feel good, you're going to play good.
Halo's not just going to be another like tier 2, tier 3 title that we just jump into because we want to. It's a title that we're investing a lot into and that we're really excited about.
And I firmly believe that everything that Fnatic offers and has with the backing, that we can easily accomplish that.
You're going to get to come on that journey with us and watch us as we develop and grow.
So fun little thing there from Fnatic. It's a cool little approach. We'll see who they pick up. There's some young, unsigned talent still out there, so we could see them being picked up. It's pretty clear to me that they will not be picking up any teams from EU. It will be directly from NA if they want to compete for a championship. So moving on to this one here. In the future, I'll probably make a video on that as well with the time I have. So HCS deleted that tweet. Interesting. Alright, moving on. HCS Pro Talk Will is in line for FFA. So this was the lineup for the FFA tournament. Absolutely insane. About like 1,000 players signing up to go play FFA on day 2 of the tournament. I'll tell you guys who won that tournament soon, but we're just gonna keep moving on. Hopefully, these things load in quicker. Kind of wish it just loaded up fine. We advanced the champ. Upper bracket. The journey continues. So probably these boys being hyped up, beating a solid team. Timor. Back to losers, he says. So there's that excitement from open bracket. Moving on. Day 2, bringing on HCS Raleigh. Open bracket. J Gravity. I think he was like the loudest person at the event. An open bracket was J Gravity. Yeah, we're gonna keep moving on. He says all natural. J Gravity on the one after crucial map 3 to send the team to winners round 5. I'm not on Adderall. All natural. I'm not on no Adderall. All natural. So that was a funny little thing there. So here's another little thing that's been like, I guess, going to be a new trend. Maybe we'll see the creeper in other events as well. But Logan Dotson said, "Sorry to have to be the first to admit this, but this little guy is the best host at the Halo event." And what he's talking about is the little creeper guy behind the casters, and he has a little like his headset as well. So I find that a little cute, funny. As you guys know, Walshy and Golden Boy had their little big team battle, whatever, again. And to be honest, you know, felt like I don't know. Looking at the rosters here, Golden Boy, he had Adam Cole Pro, which is a pro wrestler. He had Puckett, that's a caster. Uber Nick, content creator. Lady Echidna, she actually won some online tournaments already, like the Twitch Rivals, and then she won like a 1v1 off or something like that. Then they had Optic Gaming Pro Player, APG. They got Shady, the guy who does all the audio stuff. Then you had Lunchbox, who is the head coach of Optic. Hitch a Ride, content creator for Optic. Don Rue, not really sure who that really is, but you guys could fill in for me. A real life Spartan, that's the guy you saw in the video earlier, walking around as a Spartan. Ruthless Rally VIP, this is a former Gears of War coach. So to see him in there, that was pretty interesting. One of the homies, Kyle, actually said that he thought it was him on stream. I'm like, wait, what? No way. So yeah, he had the coach there, and Erica, she was coaching in Gears as well for FYC. She was there on Walshy's team, so that's pretty cool to see that there's some Gears guys in there. Looking at the lineups, I would assume real life Spartan's like a good casual gamer. Hitch, he's been playing the game. Lunchbox been watching the best play, so it's kind of like he's a pro in a way. Shady, probably doo-doo. Don Root, don't know about him. Gangster, pro player at the top. Lady China, you could put her as like an amateur or kind of player. Probably better than like Hitch and real life Spartan, so it is what it is there. Uber Nick is content creator for the game, so he plays the game a lot. Puckett, I don't think he plays it. And then Adam Cole Pro, he probably maybe like played it once or whatever. So there's that roster. And then Walsh, he had Hex, definitely doesn't play the game at all. So he goes in lines with like probably like Don Rue or like it's bad. He's like negative player. No offense. Ogre 2, one of the best of all time. Then you got Oath, content creator. Probably not as good as Achina, but is what it is. They got the Reachway. Don't know who he is. But then they got 2 pro players. Renegade, who was at the tournament awarded for best slayer of the tournament. Then you have Snipe Down, one of the other legends in the scene. Then you got Valorize. I don't know who that really is. Passionate, persistent community team lead for Space Station. Okay. Then they got Revived. Some guy named Pizza. Then they had 2 VIP. So I guess they had more people that kind of casually play the game, and then they had some good top talent on this team, but then they had people that like they probably played it once or something. So I guess it was fair teams. But then at the end of the day, you know, Walshy used to compete in the game, and Golden Boy, he's just a caster. He just casually played the game, and he won again back to back for the Bonanza belt. So that's pretty cool to see. Looks good on him. So there's that. I think this is the same thing. Yeah. Pen Halo making a tweet showing Golden Boy showing off the belt. Looks good on him. I think this is more of the Bonanza tweet. So here we got some more pictures of them. You got the wrestler. You got the Spartan guy wearing it. Uber Nick. He's probably gonna save that picture forever, for life. And then the rest of their squad here. As you can see, Lunchbox, Shady, Spartan Ubernick, Achina, I don't know how to say her name, but she probably destroyed Puckett. And this guy was, I'm gonna assume, Don Rue. So they did a great job there. Pretty sure everyone got a chance to hold that belt. Hopefully they had some hand sanitizer, you know, due to the whole COVID thing. As you can see here, Golden Boy back to back. Here's a funny little meme tweet. I really like these when the orgs do this kind of stuff. So clean, tasty 3-0 versus G2. Keep them coming, NA. We're waiting. And then here's the little video. We'll keep them coming. With the huge blog, get rejected. So, you know, KCP telling them they're on the next level. You gotta step up your game. Ready to stomp phase. This is a cool little video here. Dipping in the tea, and then this guy's eating the burrito, the Red Bull. I think that's hilarious. That's awesome by G2 right there. Moving on. We had some more cool pictures here to show you guys. Spartan, Lucid telling him, you know, he's one of the best. Then you had X set here. They definitely disappointed. Yeah, we already seen that. ACS Creeper. There he is again. He's going to be a highlight for the rest of the year, this guy. Another day in the books at HCS Raleigh. Can't wait to see everyone tomorrow. Last stop, analyst desk. There it is. Flame Sword, when they officially made pro in the major. Cool to see him officially be a professional again. This guy's like over 30 years old. Pretty insane for someone like that to be professional. Moving on, some in-game stuff. We have the Crimson Seraphin and the Pop weapon set. That'll be in for the weekly store. Moving on, this is what the Halo trophy kind of looks like. It's all right, but I feel like this trophy would be kind of cool as like an MVP style kind of trophy. I feel like it has to be bigger than that. You know what I mean? That feels like MVP esque kind of trophy to me. Um, when you're holding a trophy, I feel like it should be massive or something like that. But it still looks cool and all. Um, it is what it is. Moving on. Thought this was funny. Some more orgs tweeting at other orgs. Um, Major giveaway. The first 3 people to find the Space Station Gaming trash can TM in the venue and take a selfie with it will get a free United skin bundle from the HGS shop. Hashtag stand united. The trash has been found. I'll take my skin. So there's that. Halo event MVP is the Creeper. So some funny little things there. Our first match of Championship Sunday pits Navi against the Guard in round 3 of the lower bracket. So the Guard is an upcoming team. I think they have some pretty solid players. Just showing you guys. Got the little Halo Infinite thing there. Moving on, we have some more cool open bracket picks. BBG, we have King J. Don't know, I forget who that is. I know that's King J. They have Nemesis Minds. I'm assuming that's Nemesis Minds here. King J, Nemesis, then I forget who that other guy is, but there they are. EU Burns making a tweet. I swear I was watching Zuma tearing up in the open bracket as he's saying it's this guy, but it wasn't, so unfortunate for that. Huge congratulations to Fragou7, former Gears Pro and multi-online champion in Row Company. So he's professional in 2 games and already in his first appearance on LAN, which helps to have that experience on LAN in Gears and an experience of winning in Row Company. To just come out in this game, I was one of the people, and I'm pretty sure all the other Gears guys felt the same way that this guy was gonna pop off. So moving on.
Right, thanks, Lottie. I have our Astro Breakout player on the stage. It's Fragou7 from Status Quo. Give him a round of applause, because he absolutely fragged out this entire event. And Fragou7, man, I've known you for a long time. You know, Cass, you and Gears and other shooters out there. You come to Halo. This is your first event, and you absolutely turn up. All right, thanks, Lottie.
So there's that, you know, Blaze acknowledging him because he usually casts a lot of gear stuff. Here's a little header. He's definitely going to be rocking that for a while. Breakout player playing with Status Quo, so that's pretty cool to see. Moving on, we have their Astro Gaming giving him congratulations. Him rocking the pro player thing. Him being pretty happy, excited there, and then, you know, he probably knows Shady from back in the day and Gears days. We have your champions. Cloud9 won. We'll get into the bracket later on. Penguin's first chip. Pretty emotional moment for him with his girlfriend. United, they lost. I think that's gonna be their only opportunity to win ever, to be honest. But I don't know, maybe we'll see them there again. They just gotta grind twice as hard as they have been, and maybe that will push them over the hump. But yeah, they gotta grind.
some noise for C9.
So there's that. Moving on. Thanks for your crowdfunding. So due to the crowdfunding of all those skins that you bought with the eSports skins, or there's some other like eSports stuff in there, you guys supported and made the prize pool from $250,000 to $350,000. So, you know, Spartan was surprised and excited for that. Moving on. Spartan, he made a tweet. It was something to do with the match with him and FaZe, and he on land there was like some crazy thing where he was shouting. I might have it on here, and I guess there was something going on like team wise that he was supposed to play with those guys, and he got dropped for like other players, which understandable, but it is what it is. Moving on, we have your HES kickoff major rally 2K FFA champion in Vetra. I've been seeing his name around a lot lately, and his teammate Furiously or whatever his name is. Apologize. He also won at the very first like local event, I guess, which had some good prize money in there. So their team is having some good success. If I'm that Solaris team, I'm holding these guys on lock for sure. He said in an interview that, you know, with their setups, it's been kind of wonky. It's been hard for them. So maybe if their org will help them out, get some proper setups, keep grinding, you know, you could probably see this team climbing the ranks even further than what they did. They were the team that had to play Sentinels in open bracket, and then they played, I think, Oxygen, which went down to I think a game 5. So they really have the potential to just keep growing, because in the AM scene to the Pro League, it's just all about the comms and setups and your positioning and all that stuff, and they're just probably running around just frying. So once they clean up everything, they could probably surpass a team like an Oxygen and stuff like that. I could see the potential there. So congrats on him. ESL, they tweeted about the Chiefs, the Divine Mind, and Mind Freak. So let's just take a watch of this video.
Yeah, I think like for the tournament, like it was literally just being able to play Americans on an even playing field, and actually beat them as well.
Oh my God!
Okay, shot for fridge.
This event, man, I honestly had no jitters. I had nothing. I just had confidence in the boys, honestly, going into every single series, you know.
Barcode with the triple kill.
I think we performed really well. Open bracket is so deep in this tournament because, you know, it's a new game, anything can happen.
So trash.
All these different personalities and people from all over the world. Yeah, it's really cool to just, you know, talk to people, and we're all here for the common love of Halo.
You learn a lot and you bring that to your own region and you help them grow.
See Rain and the rest of Divine Mind get some slays on the board.
What we learn and what we take back, and all the 3 Australian teams get better as a community, really, and just keep pushing each other so that when we come back overseas, we can perform even better.
It's nice to see that, but like they'll slowly improve, but I don't think they'll ever win, so it's unfortunate for that. Here's the trash talk that I was talking about. So Spartan had a few words to say after that match towards Booba Doo. So here's the little clip here, if I could load it up.
Played good. You're in as well. Nick securing that 50th kill, and Spartan saying, really good game. My team played good. You're in as well. I'm happy we played this match together. Have a good day. That's one way to interpret it. Or you.
So typical Spartan stuff after beating an opponent that he feels necessary to trash talk, I guess. But it's just the passion of the game is what it is. It's all love. We've seen other crazy trash talk and then people hug it out afterwards. So just getting that stuff out, it's good. It's healthy. Here's your breakout team of the tournament. Was built by gamers, which you had Nemesis, that's who it was, Nebula, King J, and Mines. Pretty sure they were supposed to play with some other pro back in the day, but his work schedule didn't work out. But they say Mines was goated. They're looking for a fourth. They picked up King J, and it just worked out for them. I think they placed top 16 at the tournament, so it actually did really, really work out. This guy honestly looks like Snipedown's brother or cousin or something. It's just weird to me. But it's cool to see that they have, like, breakout team, breakout player. Also in the tournament, what was it? Spartan won best OBJ player of the tournament. Hoaxer, if I'm saying it correctly, Cloud9's coach won best coach of the tournament. Renegade, as I said before, he won best slayer of the tournament. And then Booba Dooba won some, but I didn't catch it in time. So if you guys know, let me know in the comment section down below. Booba Dooba won something, probably like flashy player or something, who knows. But here's more tweets on Cloud9 winning. You have Kevin, Eco Smith, Penguin, Renegade, Stellar, and Hoaxer. We're just gonna take a look at the picks here. As you can see, everyone got a chance to hold the trophy. Didn't see that part, them doing the group huddle. And yeah, this guy was enjoying it. As you can see, that's what they kind of got the award for. As you can see, they got these like little marine medals. Due to their partnership with the Marine Corps. So there's that. As you guys can see here, you have the HCS Kickoff Major Finals results. Cloud9 first, Unite second, phase third, Sentinels fourth, Optic and Pioneers fifth, sixth, and Navi and Space Station seventh, eighth. Moving on to see the prize pool. This was updated from the 250 to the 350,000, and here's the champ bracket. Here's a cool little video from KCP. Just wanted to show you guys.
I wanted to thank all of our fans. I wanted to thank all the people that work at Pioneers every day to make it super dope. And I wanted to thank everyone that came out to support the Pioneers, to rally. And then the other thing I wanted to say is, like, the boys. Thank you for the boys. They are playing out of their mind. And it's not a surprise. We signed these dudes a year ago. We boot camped them 8 months ago. They've been grinding, they've been winning, so it's not a surprise.
This weekend's been so important, not only because it's been our opportunity to share with the world what we've been building and who we've been building with, but on top of that, it gives us a chance to really recognize and reflect on all of the hard work we've put in as a team. And thinking back on all of the stuff that we've done to get to this moment, I'm just so proud of everyone in the Pioneers team and in our community that's helped us to get to this moment, because it is never about winning by yourself and doing things on your own. And it's really truly about building a community of people that support a vision that really serves all, right? And with the Pioneers, our mission is to be that light, to be that organization that shows people you can be anybody who you want to be. You just have to have the right people around you with no ego and a winning mindset.
Which is facts to hear, but it's unfortunate they dropped someone before the event, like 2 weeks, so that kind of like destroys a little bit of that so-called 8 months of chemistry of what they were working on. But they did pick up a good player, so it was good to see. But I'm gonna look on to the bracket, what happened. Open bracket, I'll put the link in the description down below. As you guys could see here, Foot Fungus, the team that won the Game Pass tournament, beat In Control. And In Control beat that Lies team, which had a player that was like top 8 in FFA or something. So whoever is on this team definitely need to have a look or an eye out for. Someone definitely is really, really good on this team that, you know, people aren't really, you know, looking at. Hydra, they were so close to making it. That Solaris team, they beat the Unsigned Talent, which that team actually did really well in the tournament as well. And Solaris had to play Sentinels. Sentinels was just dominating the open bracket. So that's just unfortunate. Then you had Team Ward just barely beating Falling Esports. So that's an interesting team to look at, to see who's on that squad. Then you have, I assume, Blackhand. That's the one with J Gravity on it. Exile Gaming actually made an upset on beating Complexity. As you guys could see here, I'm pretty sure it was like, that was literally the round just before qualifying, so that's pretty insane. You got Mocket Esports, Vandal losing to Wars, then Mocket beating Wars. Animator, they lost to Red Wolves, then Red Wolves, they lost to Status Quo, so that was a pretty close series actually for Red Wolves. BBG, they had a close series with G1, so there was a lot of close series. You had the guard being Astra in those games. Trying to see what else we have here, if there's any like big upsets in the tournament. Inferno Esports, not sure if that was them or not, but there's a team with Icy on it that was a Gears Pro, and another team, other players that were COD, like former COD pros on it. We have Reality Check, they made it all the way to this and lost to Replay Stallions, which they kept going on, but then they lost to G1. Astra, Complexity, they went all the way into through the losers bracket. They only beat one team and then lost to M2D2. I don't even know who was on that roster, but they lost to that. That's probably why they feel disgusted and ashamed. As you guys can know, you could see who's on the roster when you click the link, when I've put the link in the description down below on who these players are. Red Wolves, that was Firebird, JR. Okay, so these guys are pretty solid. M2D2, these are the guys that completely knocked out Complexity, which is Max, Koski, Durf, and PL3. So that's really, I don't even know who the heck they are, but pretty insane that they would be the team to knock out Complexity. That's kind of, I don't know, unacceptable, I guess you could say. Alright, we're back. Apologize as I blow my nose. But as you can see here in the champ bracket, we had the boys and Sentinels. Then Sentinels and Optic playing in the second round. Optic sending them to losers. Then what else we had here? We had a close series with the guard and Xset. If I remember correctly, yeah, the guard was up 2-0. And then Xset reverse swept. Surprised they didn't like bring that momentum and at least gave it a competitive game against FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan 3-0'd them. Team War 3-0 Divine Mind, which is not a surprise. The Chiefs 3-0 Black Hand with, you know, all the hype they put in, you know, through open bracket. They're probably tired and exhausted. So not surprised there. 103 on Chiefs, not surprised. number 2 EU team in the league. Then you had Ascend 3-0ing Status Quo. Which I guess is not a surprise because Ascend is the top team in EU, and in those cup qualifiers, they'd like only lose maybe like a map off of Quadrant, and they were just pretty dominant. So not surprised there with Status Quo. I think they had like 2 young guns and 2 vets, and they're trying to teach, and they weren't like fully prepared. BBG beating Auction Esports was huge for them. Kind of felt Auction Esports like just kind of like started off well, but they shouldn't have been that high in points. Maybe they're just blessed in points, and just went back to reality of being like that top 24 team. We had Market Esports beating Bing Chilling. Don't really know who Bing Chilling is. Then they lose to E United. Food Fungus didn't really compete against Navi, but pretty weird team. Then you went into the losers bracket. The boys get 3-0'd by a team that came from the loser bracket. The Guard beat Falling Esports, which Falling Esports, Exile, they 3-0'd Divine Mind. Astra, they 3-0'd Black Hand. Status Quo, they 3-2'd Vandal, so that was a close series. Then they 3-1'd the Chiefs. Let me just refresh this here. The surprising thing with the talent and players they had, I thought maybe they could at least beat Team War. Felt they were good enough and with the experience they had, but I guess that lack of practice was just the thing that hit them in the nail in the coffin. But Team War had some actually good talent and players. Actually, they had like Super CC and a lot of guys who's been competing, so it makes sense actually that Team War won that. What's crazy to me is that Team War beat Oxygen again. I felt like Oxygen's kind of overrated, but it is what it is. They beat Solaris though. Again, Solaris, they're probably just running around gunning, and Oxygen shuts that down when they had to use their teamwork. But when you're playing against more of a veteran style and they have more talent, I feel like you're gonna get 3-0'd by a team like that, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen to United maybe down the road when other teams start stacking up their talent. But it is what it is. Unsigned talent. This is the team that I felt that was like doing a pretty crazy run. They 3-0 this Bing Chilling team. Then Exit, they're kind of like, I feel like they're like Oxygen to me, kind of overrated, but they 3-0'd them, so it was good for them. So players on this team, was it Aperture, Suppressed, I think it was Claim, I think Avenue was on this team, so you could see some of these players get picked up. Some of these players, it's called unsigned talent, so that means they're FA, so you could see some roster moves there. You had Foot Fungus, G1 beating them 3-0 easily. Then Sentinels 3-0ing G1 easily, so just unfortunate for some of these teams just having to face up against Sentinels, getting 3-0'd like that. And then Sentinels 3-0ing the unsigned talent. And then Sentinels 3-1ing the number 1 team in EU with a sub, mind you. But it is, formal, so multi-FPS champion. It's not like he's no slouch. But, the chemistry is not fully there, obviously, so Ascend got a map off them. Sentinels 3-0'd Space Station, which, Sentinels, they played against, what was it, Formal was on that team, snaked them, and then beat them, obviously. And then here's another team where Formal you know, he's technically like on Optic and all that, and then he beats Optic Gaming, and then he plays the 4th team where that team dropped Formal, and then I guess it just clearly makes a lot of sense because FaZe Clan 3 won Sentinels. So there's that, pretty insane. There was like some tweet of Formal saying that he's definitely gonna want to compete even more. He's enjoying it and stuff like that. Let's look at the top bracket here. BBG going as far as they did. They beat XL Gaming and then lose to G2. Not a surprise. Close series here. You know, G2 actually beat FaZe Clan in the pool play. But, you know, Champ Sunday is what matters the most. And FaZe Clan takes them out. Then you had Navi versus Quadrant. You know, EU second, and I think there's like EU 4th seed team. I don't know. But they battled it out. Navi moved on. Then they played FaZe Clan, and then obviously FaZe Clan 3-0'd them. KC Pioneers, you know, they're a pretty solid team. Maybe some more practice maybe will help them better, but I think that team's probably going to make a roster change again, adding someone. I don't know who, but is what it is. FaZe Clan 3's to them in a close series, and then FaZe Clan loses to United 3-2. Then that's when you saw Spartan talking his shit. And Cloud9, you know, they sent Optic to losers. Beat United twice. United was the only map they were able to win off of Cloud9, was the map that they were actually undefeated in. So if you're competing in this game, you want to take a look at what Optic Gaming is doing on Livefire, because they've still been undefeated on that map, online and LAN. And E United 100% undefeated on LAN on that Aquarius map. So definitely need to go into the lab and watch how they play those maps. But that's about it. I'll put a link in the description down below. Again, look through the standings. You can see there. Leaderboard, you could probably see 4v4 points and stuff like that if you want to check it out. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoy, and peace.